Hi, everybody. So, welcome to Parkling February. And what that means is our new theme for the month. And the theme for this month is Be Committed. So, as you are jumping on, if you can please comment if you are watching live or if you are watching the replay, that would be super helpful so that others can get the notification to catch this because it is super important to be committed to your business. So let me just make sure that I have comments here. All right. So, oh, thank you. All right. We got a bunch of live. Perfect. Perfect. Excuse me. So I am absolutely loving our theme for this month of Be Committed because when it comes to our business, you don't always feel like doing it, right? So there's times where we feel super motivated. And when we feel like that, we're like, I'm going to do, however many shows a month, and I'm going to invite everybody to join my team, and I'm going to, make sure I'm sending it. You say all these things that you're going to do. Then when you feel less motivated, you're not as into doing it. And then that's when it falls by the wayside. But that's not being committed. So, being committed is when you're going to rely on your systems, when you're going to rely on your discipline, even when the motivation may not be there quite as much, right? Even when you don't feel like it quite as much, we have to rely and remember our commitment to what it is that we wanted. Now, it's a lot easier to do that when you know why you're committing to what it is that you want out of your business. So, why are you going to commit to however many shows a week that you want to hold, or whatever the amount of income is that you need? So, that's why I need you to first take a step back and remember, what is it that you want out of your business? Is it something that you're paying off? Is it something that you're looking to purchase? Is it, what are the financial goals that you have that whatever your goals are helping you meet, so that when you run into those obstacles, when you have those cancellations, those stylists that leave your team, any of those issues that pop up in our business, that you don't just change the goal. You remember what you committed to, you remember why you wanted it, and you take new action steps to replace the show, to find a new team member, to promote a different leader to a new level of leadership. So I need you to take that step back, number one, and say to yourself, okay, why do I want to do more shows? What is that going to do for my personal income? Or what is that going to do for my family? If you are wanting to promote and you're saying, I'm committed to promoting, why is that? Because if you don't know why you want to be an area leader, or why you want to be a division leader, or why you need that increased income or want that increased income, when you start hitting those obstacles, right? When you start having to detour, you're not going to find that you're staying with it, that you're detouring and making that new plan. Okay, so let's talk about being committed. Now, the definition of committed is feeling dedication and loyalty to a cause, activity, or job. Wholeheartedly dedicated. Okay, so feeling dedication and loyalty to a cause, activity, or job. Wholeheartedly dedicated. So that's what committed means. So are you feeling that dedication to your Parkling business? Are you feeling that dedication to helping the people under you reach their goals? Are you feeling wholeheartedly dedicated to your personal goals? And again, if you're not even sure why you need those things, then that's why that's step one. Okay. So let's talk about what we can choose to commit to throughout the month of February to create those amazing business habits that you can carry with you into the rest of 2023 that are going to improve your business. Okay. So, number one is your power hour. So, can everyone please comment? I am committed to, and you don't have to write it yet. You can hear me out first. But how many days a week are you going to do a power hour? Now, I know we have some new stylists on our team or people that may never have done a power hour before. Now, a power hour is going to transform your business if it's not a business habit that you have right now. So, a power hour is when you're going to take 15 minutes to work on 4 different areas of your business, no matter what. So the 4 areas are, and feel free to write these down, put them in the comments, whatever's going to help you remember. Number 1, 15 minutes of booking contacts during your power hour, no matter what. So that's, of course, following up with people that either said they wanted a show and haven't scheduled yet, you're in the midst of maybe doing their order and you haven't yet asked them, do they want to have a show? It may be people that canceled that need to get rescheduled. It might be just a great customer that you want to encourage to have a show. It might be somebody who hosted with you a year or 2 ago and you want to rebook them. But spending 15 minutes every day to not every power hour, okay, not every day, every power hour dedicated to reaching out for those booking contacts. Okay. Category number 2, 15 minutes of customer care, no matter what. That's, of course, checking in on people's jewelry. So recent customers, making sure that they received it, that they like it, that they're wearing it. Do they have coordinating pieces to wear with it? Were they needing anything else? Did they know that it's currently double bonus items? So that's your reach outs to let people know about things like when there's a special on the Sparkle Box, or did they even see the new Sparkle Box for the month? Do they know it's double bonus items? Do they know that we have a new style drop that goes so well with their fill in the blank? We can look up using in the reports, the report called Your Customers. You can look up any of your customers, click into their account, and just look at each and every order they've ever placed. You can use the jewelry usage report and run a report for something like jewel bracelet in silver, and then let everyone know that this month's Sparkle Box, for example, goes so well with that bracelet, for example. That's all examples of customer care, making sure that people, and these are not just posts. Okay, that's passive. Posting about a special is passive. Active is reaching out and saying, hi, Carrie, wanted to make sure that you saw this month's Sparkle Box. I know you love silver, and this would be such a beautiful enhancement to the other silver pieces you have. That's what you do during a power hour. That's active reach outs. Okay. So that's 15 minutes of that. The next section is 15 minutes of host coaching, no matter what. That can be something as simple as, oh my gosh, Sue, I got some new jewelry in, and I want to make sure if you love these pieces, I will show them at your party. What do you think of these? And have that conversation. Take a look at the number of guests that she has currently invited into her group. Does she need some help with some words to invite some more? Excuse me. Does she has she posted in her own group yet of her own photo and welcoming people in so that It feels more personal to all of them. These are all the back and forths. Have you gone over the hostess plan with her, where she knows each part of what she's entitled to as a hostess, which includes that final piece of, does she know that she's entitled to use her party as a means of starting a Park Lane business? That's right there in the hostess brochure for you. So that makes you able to have that recruiting discussion with her, which leads us to the fourth segment of the Power Hour, which is 15 minutes of recruiting reach outs, no matter what. Now, we've really made this so easy for everyone by not only providing a business opportunity chat, that free jewelry call every single Monday night, but also in the guides. The second guide in the group is all the words to use to invite all different kinds of people to check out the business. So whether it's your current hostess, your past hostess, the life of the party at your party, someone like you, someone you see mentioning on Facebook that they need a job change or some additional income. There's words for every single one of those categories, and the link to send them that 7-minute video to check out, and the words to invite them to that free necklace call on every single Monday that we hold. So 15 minutes of that every single Power Hour, no matter what. Okay, so we got the 4 categories. Now, sometimes you get carried away and stay with one for a long time. You still have to do the other segments. You can't say, well, I did 30 minutes of customer care, I'm going to skip recruiting, because that's not a Power Hour. No matter what, committed to all 4 categories is what makes it a Power Hour, because otherwise you have holes in your business. If you consistently do not do the recruiting follow-ups, you will consistently not have recruits joining your team. If you consistently leave out the customer care, you will consistently not have enough business. You will consistently not have supplemental sales going into your volume every single week, every single month. So it's super important that you're doing all 4 categories each time. Now, how many days a week do we do a Power Hour? That part's up to you. If you do 2 Power Hours a week, you're going to get results. If you do 3 Power Hours a week, you're going to get good results. And if you get 4 Power Hours a week, if you are committed to 4 Power Hours a week, you're going to get great results. Great results. So now that you've heard the 4 categories and the result level, and you've taken a minute to think about how this will impact what you are committed to doing and committed to achieving in your business, can you now post, like Karen just did, how many Power Hours you're going to commit to every single week? So is it going to be the 2? Now, some of you may be saying, oh my goodness, I can't sit and do a whole entire hour on my business. That's the beauty of the Power Hour. You can do 15 minutes when you first get up in the morning, perhaps while you're having your coffee. You can do 15 minutes on your lunch break at work. You can do 15 minutes while you're waiting in the parent waiting area while your daughter's finishing up dance class. And you can do 15 minutes in the parking lot waiting for, on the school pickup line. Whatever works for your schedule. Maybe you have a 30, a 15, and a 15. But over 7 days of a week, if you are committed to improving your business, then you need to be committed to finding 2 of those time slots a week to fit those hours in so that you can work on all 4 aspects of your business, no matter what. Now, you will find that if you tie in 2 more and commit to 2 more solid business habits, you're going to have a whole brand new business at the end of February. Okay, so here's one of them. When you consistently work your power hour, you can commit to book 4. Now, this is something that Mary Grace has taught us and that we've really worked on as an organization many times before. So, book 4, I'm grabbing my calendar, that's why I keep turning. Book 4 is when you are committed to putting 4 new shows a week on your calendar. Do I that actual week? I do not. 4 shows, 4 opportunities to be in front of people with the jewelry at any time, booked every single week. Now, the way I recommend to do this, if you use a paper planner, is to take your planner. Okay, I have my February planner here. And in the margin, what I like to do is write week 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Week 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Week 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Week 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the way, if you have chosen to use a Belinda Ellsworth planner, the bottom corner there does say, how many power hours did you complete this month? Make sure you note in your planner when you do complete your power hours to hold yourself accountable so that you'll think, oh, I did 3 a week all month. But when you note it down, and again, if you do have a Belinda Ellsworth planner, there are 4 boxes up here at the top. All you have to do is label that these 4 boxes for this day, write PH, and then recruiting, customer care. You put the 4 categories, boom, 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 boom. And you know that's a power hour. On the days that you're not doing power hours, you can use those for other purposes. Okay, but if you just put it in the margin, so I know that for this first week of February so far, I have 2 new shows that I booked. One of them is later in February, and one of them is at the beginning of March. So see how it doesn't matter when it's for. You just need it written in the book on a date. So I know that before this week is over, I need to still book 2 new shows because I'm committed to book 4. And then the next week, I will start my next list. Do shows that are booked from other shows count? Of course they do. Do shows that you book work by doing your reach outs during your power hour or at other times, other supplemental things? Of course. But 4, 8, 12, 16 new shows will be on my calendar by the end of February. That will take place sometime in either later February, March, April, May, June, whenever it is. Sooner is better, of course. But sometimes I like to rebook my current hostess into the next collection, which means that current hostesses now, I may be offering the opportunity to book July so that they can once again be the first to show the new collection, just like they were this time. That counts as a book 4. Okay, so are you committed to book 4? Can you please put into the comments, I am committed to book 4, if that is something that you are committed to. Okay, and there is one other business habit that I would really love to see you commit to if you are finding that your follow-up within your shows needs improvement. And what I would love to see you commit to is the guest chart. This is located in the files of our group. And what it allows you to do is to keep track of all of the guests that are commenting and that are participating in your online shows. Okay, so there's an Excel version of this. I like to use the handwritten one, but either one completely works. Okay, so this is Dana's party. Every time one of Dana's party guests engaged in something in the party script. So in our party script, there were a few this or that's. If they commented this, then I wrote the person's name and I wrote what pieces from this that they liked. If I did a welcome post that I asked them which is their favorite from the top 10 pieces, and they commented 2 pieces. These are all written down right here, so that even if these people never send me a wish list, I know what they like. I can send them a sample cart. If they're not seeing that in Messenger, I can comment right in the group back with a cart. I can get to know them as the party is progressing, and I can start to get a sense, like this group of women, many of them are in Cabo, and they were commenting very heavily on the colorful, the stones, the beachy. So I was sure when I placed my Rich Rewards order and when I was, getting jewelry that I was allowed to get those types of pieces. And when I arrange what I'm going to show these women, I'm going to show them an emphasis of those pieces because that's what the vast majority of people were asking for. That also allows the show to be so much more personal because I prop this up near where I'm speaking, and I can say, Suzanne, I know that you were asking about the Bay necklace, and I know a few others were too, because I know you love these beachy pieces. Let's talk about the On the Rocks trend. And I can do a quick look down and I can see both Regina and Sally loved the orchid earrings. So Regina and Sally, look what I have for you, your favorite orchid earrings. And I bet you didn't even realize there's matching bracelets. This is how you form relationships. This is how you show people what they want to see. And that's how people will now want to not only place a larger order, but that they're going to have such a big wish list and feel so good about your personal level of attention that they're more likely to book a show. They're more likely to believe that you could help them if they wanted to join the business because they've experienced your top-notch business habits. Who's committing to using this? The tracker, whether it's the electronic tracker that you can use the Excel spreadsheet or this written one with every single show. You can keep them all in a binder. You can stick them into your planner so that when it's time to do the show, it's there for you. But I highly recommend it, and I would love to know who's committed to this solid business habit. So as the month progresses, we're going to be coming to you with more ways that you can be committed, more suggestions of ways that you can be committed. But I would love to see in the comments things you are committed to. I am committed to how many power hours a week. I am committed to using the tracker. I am committed to book 4. And if it's something else, go ahead and comment with that too. And why will you commit to these things even when you don't feel like it, even when somebody canceled and you already kept a tracker? Because you know why you want it. So make sure that you have backtracked to why you want these things so that when you run into the obstacles, and you will, your commitment to why you want it will be stronger than the desire, than the tendency to say, forget it. I'll change my mind. I'll just change the goal. I didn't really want to go to Paris anyway. Yes, you do. Commit to these business habits. And not only at the end of this month will you have at least 16 new shows on your calendar, you will have had countless conversations. You will have formed new relationships. You will have new people joining your team, and you will have gotten so many double points by the end of February that you will find yourself well on your way to the Paris trip. So thanks so much for joining us. Would love to hear what you found helpful joining me today. Hope you found this helpful, and do reach out to your leader and let him or her know what you are committed to as you are working to improve your business in February and moving forward into 2023. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye.